I'm the President and CEO of Organogenesis and the Chair of the Alliance of Regenerative Medicine. And I'd like to welcome you to the 9th Annual Stem Cell on the Mesa Conference. It's amazing that we can say 9th. It's the 4th, which has been put together by the Alliance of Regenerative Medicine, CIRM, and the Sanford Consortium to showcase truly the very best companies in our field. And it's really emerged as the premier event in our field. I'd like to sincerely thank our 40-plus sponsors that have helped us put this on, and particularly call out our platinum sponsor who's been with us since the inception of the event, Life Technologies. So thank you to all the sponsors. It's an event that has witnessed tremendous momentum. We have 700-plus delegates this year, which is absolutely a record. And it really represents the diversity in our field, with gene, immuno, cell therapies represented, and an increasing geographic coverage of the world. But I guess the main question is why? What brings us together here is we all have tremendous obligations. We're all busy. We all must attend therapeutically focused medical conferences, and the fall is a particularly busy season for that. So what is it that pulls us together? And I think that we really, as a field, need to identify and address the challenges that we all face so that we can truly push this field towards becoming a mainstream standard of care for the millions of patients that deserve it. My company's been at this for over 2 decades, and we've applied over 1 million cell-based constructs to patients. And in the room, there's also companies and people that have just recently spun out of a lab and are in the process of developing new groundbreaking technologies. But all of us together need to coalesce, to cross-pollinate industry, translational centers, the tools, technologies, enabling technologies industry, and the patient advocates together to push the field forward. And we all have to traverse this very complex, changing, global regulatory environment, and hopefully together make it more predictable, transparent, and efficient. We also together have to learn from other sectors. The biopharma methodologies for large-scale manufacturing, form, fill, finish are absolutely essential for us to understand, but we have to customize them to the unique idiosyncrasies of the cell therapy world. And of course, in our resource-constrained environment, we have to work to drive the cost of the therapies that we develop down, whether it's the cost of the vectors, the media, or other high-priced components. We have to determine what we need to measure, and then we have to automate that measurement. We have allogeneic and autologous models. Each have their challenges. We have to refine the autologous business model at scale. We have 3D scale-up issues, chemically defined cell lines, release criteria, downstream processing, tracking end-to-end supply chain, smart tracking, seamless freight, digital backbones, smart bioreactors, open source media, modular automation. So those looking through the agenda jump out, and on one hand, they're buzzwords, but they're also absolutely critical for all of us to address and master if we're really going to achieve our mission of making these types of technologies a standard of care. And then when all of that is done, when the tremendous risk has been taken and we've attained both clinical and regulatory success, and it's time to commercialize, we need fair payment for our technologies. We need coverage, reimbursement from the various payers around the country and the world. So there's a lot of challenges that really bring us together. What's impressive about this meeting and about our field is just how much the sophistication of the discourse has skyrocketed year on year. And I think that that's a testimony to the professional management of the companies that are now leading this field. It's also a testimony to the growing body of experience from the regulators, whether it's the FDA, CBER, or other regulators around the world, and also the fact that we now have commercialized approved products, and we have a growing body of pioneers that have experience really producing at scale. What excites me the most about this meeting is I don't think there's anyone in the world that could actually sit through the 3 days of this meeting and not learn an awful lot from the very, very top leaders of the field. So I hope that you enjoy yourself and that it's a good return on your investment, and we'll jump right into the program. So I'll start by asking Mark Stevenson, who's the EVP and President of Life Science Solutions from Life Technologies, to come up and start the first panel. Thank you very much.